make the best out of both options.
Okay. Be biographical. This would be biographical, no? My mustache. I'll talk more about the stuff I do. Is that what you want?
Okay. So
Excuse us. So the experience in Australia is too short still to be able to really comment on it, but it seems like a fascinating experience already. I was born in Thessaloniki, 1951. I'm Sagittarian and raised in Thessaloniki. Lived all my life in Thessaloniki except for the years of my studies of architecture in France between 1971 and 77, 78. Then came back to Thessaloniki. It was in France, in Montpellier, that I first started with photography in my first year of studies, as photography was a tool, a means to work with the studies. Every architect needs that tool to record the environment, and soon I discovered that I was doing it practicing photography more seriously than just for the studies of architecture. So it was both painting and photography that kept me close to what in a larger kind of scale compose what visual arts can be. Emmanuel asked me to propose a selection of possible chapters, entities of my work, of which he preferred the selection that I call all these years Circumstances, as it's a title that I had given back when I started it 40 years ago. I call it mainstream photography or street photography or straight photography or something, or even humanitarian photography or documentary photography. I don't know exactly where to put my own participation in this, but it is indeed straight photography, and more often it figures the human presence. So Emmanuel preferred that part of my work. After he had it in hand, he shared them with Jack Pam, who is the curator of the show, and together, probably mostly Jack, selected the final set that made this exhibition. Art itself, painting or photography, as a matter of fact, one mobilizes oneself to solve their own problem. So in this sense, it could be applied arts too. My own problem would be to respond to my own needs of expressing myself, to my own authentic need to take position towards life, to do what art does. But this is, a matter of fact, a problem that you do solve using this or another language or vocabulary. Photography is a vocabulary, painting is a vocabulary, design is a vocabulary, writing, poetry is a vocabulary. It becomes art when it corresponds to a real, authentic, powerful need that leads one to bow to this need, to bypass any sense or dimension of possible success or lucrative goals. Of what I believe quite a few of my photographs achieve to do is to, at the end, impress me, myself. And here is why I often say that photography is beyond the photographer, is above the photographer. Photography is there before the photographer even passed by to catch it with his eye. Because photography is conditions being composed either randomly or voluntarily by nature, by the world itself. So the mere thing that a photographer does, in this case myself, is incidentally be there and incidentally be a little bit alert to catch what for him nature or the environment or the world has already prepared. In these terms, I still believe that photography is beyond me and comes before me. And this has happened to me, notably in quite a few of the pictures of this show here. I have to say this, even during the preparation of this project here, that was a selection, as I said before, by Emmanuel and Jack Pam, and that it gave me the opportunity myself to rediscover some sides of my own work. Even here, there was one or two photographs where the reading by the curator revealed to me things that were happening in my photograph that I had never seen before, which was thrilling really to me. I mean, and once more, it confirmed my belief that photography is before me, is beyond me, is above me. No,
Yes, you are.
I'm not ready.
Favorite color?
Red, of course.
Favorite toy as a little boy?
Cars.
If you could take me anywhere in the world, where would you take me?
To Paris.
Where would I take you?
To Paris.
Favorite beach?
Tripiti.
Favorite food?
Pasta.
First memory.
The birth of my sister.
Where would you be in 5 years' time?
Thessaloniki.